welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the task ahead. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. A look at the Magic starting group. They've got Dwayne Wade. Smith is out there with Yao. Then it's Iverson. And it's Dantley in at the threesome. And for Oklahoma City. Chandler out there with McAdoo. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Durant. And it's Van Arsdale in a two-guard. Here's Iverson. That's tipped. They retain possession. Here's Van Arsdale. Wade is covering. Van Arsdale can't get it to go. A pull-up. Another miss by Orlando. KD looking around. Hardaway goes in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits to make sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Rebound by Smith.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
As to Iverson. Yao with it. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. That one falls. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Hardaway to the middle. McAdoo. And that one good. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Here's Smith. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
To Dantley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
And if I had to think of one word to describe Dantley, it would be prolific. AD doesn't have weeks where he averages 30 a game. How about he does it for seasons? Just a scoring machine.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
KD passes to McAdoo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wade outside. The 19-foot shot. The Magic again can't hit. The Thunder with the lead. Durant wide open. He fires. And the three off target. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Good. Hit. Shooting one.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the evening. So for the Magic, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Yao. Love comes in for Smith, and it's Spaghetti in for Dwayne Wade. That free throw good from Durant.
Well, he's won an MVP. He's won a championship. He's won a gold medal. He's been the MVP in the finals. It's a pretty full resume for one Kevin Durant.
The three from Iverson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Spaghetti dishes to Iverson. Whistle blows if that's going to be a travel. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Phillips passes to Lucas. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And then Durant with the jam.
I tell you, Durant's ability to handle the ball at his size, impossible to stop on the drive once he gets that step on you.
Iverson against Lucas. Passes it to Maggette. Dishes it to Griffin. Love trying to break loose. Offensive rebound. Shot clock at 2. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Love is looking to get to the line. He's a great free throw shooter, so the defense has got to avoid fouling the big man.
The Magic have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
Well, this is what you get with Kevin Love. He can slide down to play the center position, and obviously he's a great stretch force, so that's some flexibility.
Both free throws good from Love.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. Shoots it up. No good that time. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Thunder lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders, playing good brand of ball, moving fast, playing great defense. And I feel like we're at that level to start the game, and then, it's about who can last at that level the longest.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Magic, Iverson is out there with Maggette. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Dantley in at the 3, the small forward. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for McAdoo. Hardaway is subbed in for Durant. And a switcher also for Orlando. Wade's checked in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Iverson throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? A floater, and the bucket is good from Butler in deep.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all 3 levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
And, Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
Here's Lucas, and Lucas slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. for the Magic. Yao comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Smith in for Corey Maggette. Now Iverson. He has 7. Good work there as it goes. Iverson's got 9. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And Chandler throws it down.
Got to keep Chandler out of the paint when he's in there that close to the rim with that size. He's ramming it home.
Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Wade. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Chandler outside. Kicks to Lucas. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And Chandler's so good at using his height to see over the top of the defense to deliver.
Wade on the wing. Over Butler. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Smith's got his first points of the game.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Hardaway passes to Van Arsdale. The 3. Rebound by the Magic. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
Chandler takes his defense seriously. That's what he gets paid for, utilizing his outstanding length to stifle shooting. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Hardaway against Iverson. It's blocked. And here is Hardaway. 43 seconds.
There he goes! You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. McAdoo, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Kevin Durant comes in for Jimmy Butler.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him Pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
Wade left side. It's tipped.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Up top, Durant, covered by Smith. Chandler, the pass to McAdoo. Down low, Durant, and finished off by KD.
No better way to fire up your teammates. Durant showing good athleticism on the Monster Jam.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Thunder up by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They were strong at both ends of the court in the second quarter. And with a 12-point lead at the half, they may be a hard team to beat tonight. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. I'm impressed It's what they needed. The jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow. I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And over to Kenny. How about what you saw from the Magic?
Well, after the field goal percentage they allowed in the first half, it's time for them to get tough. That's right, tough. If they're going to stay in this game, they'll need to turn this into a street fight. Get physical. Let some elbows go. Yes, let them go. And guys know they're going to be no more easy baskets in here. Let them know that.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Oklahoma City leading by 12. We've got Hardaway. Chandler out there with McAdoo. And it's Durant. And it's Van Arsdale in at the 2 spot. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boy.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Here's Wade. No good that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Hardaway. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Wade. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Iverson against Hardaway. Iverson kicks to Wade. And it's Wade again missing.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
The pass to KD. Here's Chandler. And he uses the glass on the way up. Chandler's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Chandler's being aggressive right now on the glass. Does a terrific job staying active and collecting the rebound.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Lucas is checked in for the Thunder. Phillips comes in for Hardaway. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. The shot's good. 11 points for Iverson.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Pass to Durant. Here is Lucas. And the basket is good. The Magic trail by 18. Wade outside. The 19-foot shot. No good that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
To the inside. Nice shot by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Wade dishes to Iverson. And it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Yao's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size. Exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Pass to McAdoo. High post, KD working on Smith.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Durant with the steal. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. Wade with the block.
Dwayne Wade, the best shot-blocking two-guard this game has ever seen, add another one to the total. And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Orlando shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Butler's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Griffin's checked in for Yao. The free throw drops for Josh Smith.
And ever since he came straight out of high school into the NBA, there's always been a drive in Josh Smith. He plays like he's got something to prove.
Stolen by Wade. And now Orlando on the break. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Phillips passes to McAdoo. He kicks it to Butler. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Another shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Butler feels like he can take and make just about any shot that he wants. What great confidence on display.
Iverson, no luck. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 22 is their biggest lead. And McAdoo kicks to Lucas. Durant just inside the line. The rebound by Dantley. Dantley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
And this is why Blake Griffin appears on your highlight reel on a nightly basis. Loves rising up for the alley-oop.
Outside Durant. Lets it go with the 3. Here's McAdoo and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo. Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
And so it's Oklahoma City feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. We've got Smith, D-Wade out there with Allen Iverson. Then there's Griffin, and it's Dantley in at the small forward position. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Hardaway, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
One shot.
The Magic trail by 20. Wade, right side. Back to Iverson. Griffin kicks to Wade. 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And it's sent back by McAdoo. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And here's Iverson outside. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
And the first one drops.
Traditionally, we talk about power forwards. I mean, is that not Blake Griffin? It applies to every facet of his game.
And Orlando making a change here. Yow's checked back in. Griffin hits them both. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The Thunder leading by 18. Here's Hardaway. Great D that time from Griffin. Orlando, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. And the basket by Wade.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Passes it to McAdoo. Butler with the ball, and Griffin picks him up defensively, and it's Butler with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Durant's checked in. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Wade. The Magic again can't hit.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Hardaway against Iverson. Yao tried to break free. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Oklahoma City leading by 17. On the wing, Hardaway. Iverson covering. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
And so Griffin will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
From the line, and the basket by Wade.
Well, the call from the bench, a solid one to involve Dwayne Wade in the pick and roll. So comfortable running that type of play.
Outside Hardaway. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. The Magic trail by 20. Iverson, right side. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Outside Hardaway. He feeds it to McAdoo. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Smith. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Oklahoma City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
Phillips with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Out to KD from deep. And yes, a nice assist from Phillips.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Maggette. The Magic again can't hit. Phillips with the ball. Here's Oladipo. Bucket is good.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And that one's good, Iverson.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Phillips against Iverson. Outside Phillips. So no problem for Oklahoma.